the words of Frederick Lehman, "The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. Could we with ink the ocean fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could that scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky." The love of God. As Greg Boyd calls it, Calvary-like love. Dear friends, since God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God lives in us and is made complete in us. 1 John 4. Jesus tells us that it is out of the abundance of our hearts that our mouth speaks. Eugene Peterson says it this way in The Message: "Your true being brims over into true words and deeds." What comes out of you when you are poked or squeezed from every side? Be careful as you consider this, and remember that there is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. That includes how you treat yourself. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. That includes how you treat yourself. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Yes, that includes how you treat yourself. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. And yes, that includes how you treat yourself. We are studying the curriculum for Christ-likeness together. We are on the journey to wholeheartedness together. And it is more of a journey than a destination. We are in the process of growing and learning, and it will sometimes feel like we are taking one step forward and 2 steps back. But we are on the path. God lives in us and is made complete in us as he makes us complete. Oswald reminds us that Jesus said, "He who believes in me, out of your heart will flow rivers of living water." A river reaches places its source never knows. It is victoriously persistent, overcoming all barriers. For a while it goes steadily on its course, but then it comes to an obstacle, and for a while it is blocked. Yet it soon makes a pathway around the obstacle. Or a river will drop out of sight for miles, only to later emerge again, even broader and greater than ever. Do you see God using others, but an obstacle has come into your life? Keep paying attention to the source, and God will either take you around the obstacle or remove it. The river of the Spirit of God overcomes all obstacles. Keep your focus on the source and not on the obstacle. Regardless of how small the visible effects of our lives may appear to be to us, remember, God rarely allows us to see how great a blessing we are to others. Thank you, Oswald. Today's message is dedicated to my friend, Mark Matsuyama, who lost his life in a tragic accident last week. Mark was 31 years old. His life was not perfect, but what a blessing he was to me and to my family. His energy and his smile were contagious. Knowing Mark made me a better and kinder human. Let's learn from Mark and fill the world with love. Let it be so.